Are you like millions of other Americans and dream of writing your own book? Would you love to become a best-selling author and get your message out to as many people as possible? My friend, during this next video, I'm going to teach you the 5 simplest ways to get your book written. Are you among the many people that dream of being an author and writing a book? Have you ever thought about writing a book but didn't because you didn't know how to even get started? Have you ever thought, oh boy, this would be such an amazing accomplishment to have, but I don't know how to do it? My friend, if you've ever had one of those thoughts, you're not alone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Eric Bailey. I'm a best-selling author of the book Being Broke Sucks, So Stop It. Writing a book doesn't have to be difficult. In fact, it can be a lot easier than most people believe it to be. In this video, I hope to share 5 tips for you to get started to finally reaching that dream that you've always had of writing a book. The first thing you want to do is to come up with a concept. What is it that you want to write about? Do you want it to be a fantasy novel? Do you want it to be nonfiction? Do you want it to be self-help? What is it that you personally want to write about? What's your niche? What's your specific message? I know that you're a messenger, and so what is it that you want to write about? As you're doing this, come up with different subheadings. What do you specifically want to teach in your book, or what message do you want to get across? Those subheadings will then become your chapters. Once you've got it broken down into chapters, my friend, it's time to keep track of your ideas. One of the things that I love to do and that I love to teach people at my seminars is how I use my phone. I use my cell phone to keep track of all the different ideas of things that I want to include in my upcoming books. Each time I get an idea of maybe some bullet point that I want to include in one of the chapters of my books, I'll instantly pull up my email app. As the subject heading, I'll put the name of the book or the chapter of the book that I'm writing. I'll write down the concept or the bullet point or the paragraph that I want to include, and then I'll send it to myself. When it then comes time to actually write that chapter, all I have to do is go into my sent mail, pull it up, and there it is. I can access it from any place that has internet and at any time. And usually, conveniently, I'll be at my laptop as I'm writing my book, so I can pull it up from there. My friend, you want to be very organized in your approach. And so, using your phone to instantly write down your ideas so you don't lose them is a fantastic way to keep track of those. From there, take each concept and prepare a class. It's fascinating because a lot of people view writing an entire book as this daunting task. But when asked to maybe teach a class, maybe a 30 to 60 minute class on some of those principles, they think, oh, I can do that. Create an outline for a class that you want to teach based off of the different principles. Now, obviously, this is going to be a little different if you're writing something about fiction, but not really. If you have the imagination to write a fiction novel, then you can probably teach a class and maybe call it a story time or something like that, and you can then tell other people, maybe it's children, maybe it's adults, about the different points in your book. Once you've created an outline for this class, record yourself teaching it. If you're like me and you actually have a professional training business or you go out there and you give presentations, awesome. You can actually share this concept with a live audience. Make sure to have someone record you teaching the class. If you're not like me and you don't go out and teach people or give presentations to live audiences on a regular basis, that's okay too. Simply record yourself speaking as if you were teaching a live class for real. Once you've done this, transcribe your class into written text. My friends, especially if you are in the training industry and you are out there and you're teaching like multi-day presentations, you already have books written, at least in here and out loud. Simply transcribing your verbal classes into written text is one of the absolute fastest ways to write a book. I was able to write my book in about 45 working days because I already had a lot of my material prepared. All I had to do was, again, transcribe it from verbal form, for example, in my CDs, and put it into written form, and I had a book. My friend, it's time to finally achieve your dream. You can become a published author. You can finally write that book that you've always wanted. I'm counting on you, my friend. You can do it. Hey, it's Eric again. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, please make sure to give us a like and a subscribe, and feel free to comment below. If you know someone that would benefit from this video, please send them a link or post it on your social media page. And as always, if you want to take your life to the next level, make sure to join us at one of our next events.